If she tells you these 10 things, walk away from her right now for the sake of your own Stoic life lessons. This Zen Buddhist quotation, which states that Stoicism to be calm is the highest achievement of the self, is extremely relevant to the discussion of Wind Stoicism today. Have you ever been perplexed or offended by something your spouse has said? If she says any of these 10 things, it's a strong indication that it's time to put your health first and end the relationship. Today we'll explore the 10 telltale signs that your partner doesn't respect and value you. Are you ready to take charge of your life and make sure you're with someone who truly values you? Share your experiences and opinions in the comments section below. Your insights may be helpful to others going through similar circumstances. If you think this material is helpful, please subscribe, like, and click the bell symbol to receive updates on additional Stoic life lessons. Together, let's find the truth and protect your happiness. Upon hearing a lady say, "I don't need a man," while it could seem like a proclamation of independence at first, there is a serious red flag that you should not ignore. It indicates a deeper problem. Even if she might not think highly of you or the part you play in any relationship, she needs to feel needed and respected. Being needed is an essential part of a man's identity. You naturally want to provide, protect, and support your partner. This need to be needed is not about fostering dependence, but about fulfilling your role in a mutual partnership. If she explicitly states that she doesn't need you, it's a clear sign that she won't allow you to fulfill these roles, making you feel redundant and unimportant. Stoic principles can be applied to this statement, which suggests that she may not recognize or appreciate your efforts, support, or presence. Marcus Aurelius once said that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. In a healthy relationship, both partners rely on and support one another, creating a balanced and harmonious dynamic. As a result, if she doesn't need you, the balance is tipped against you, which is harmful to your mental and emotional well-being. Everyone should strive to live a life of purpose and contribution. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in our imaginations than in reality." Because of this, it's important to recognize when a relationship is unhealthy and have the courage to end it. By doing so, you're not only preserving your dignity, but also creating space for someone who genuinely values, needs, and appreciates you. This Stoic approach teaches us that our happiness and well-being depend on the people we choose to surround ourselves with. Ending a relationship where you feel unloved is not a sign of cowardice. Rather, it's a brave step towards self-preservation and true happiness. Accept the Stoic life lesson, which emphasizes the value of respect and mutual reliance in relationships. Knowing what Stoicism is and putting its principles into practice can help you make better decisions that result in a more balanced and fulfilling life. Keep in mind that you deserve a partner who values your contributions and believes in you, ensuring a positive, supportive, and mutually beneficial relationship. The second is, my friends come first. She is revealing her priorities, and you're not at the top of the list if she tells you that her friends are more important than you. In a good relationship, both partners should put one other first. Establishing a solid and encouraging connection while preserving friendships is crucial. Your partner should see you as their main confidant and companion. If she consistently prioritizes her friends over you, it demonstrates a lack of regard and dedication to the partnership. Ask yourself if it's worthwhile to continue in a relationship in which you constantly feel like you're second best. A Stoic way of thinking pushes us to believe in our own value instead of accepting what we deserve. Is it true that ending a relationship in which you feel unappreciated requires guts and self-respect? It's crucial for your happiness and overall well-being. Please let me know if you agree with this viewpoint so that we may connect with others who have similar views. When a woman tells you that you need to change, it's a clear warning sign that should cause you to reevaluate the dynamics of your relationship. This statement indicates that she is not accepting you for who you are, and instead wants to reshape you into her ideal version of the perfect partner. Remember, a fulfilling relationship is built on respect, love, and mutual prioritization of each other's needs. If she's not willing to put you first, then it's time to move on and find someone who is willing to do that so that you can find someone who truly values and prioritizes you. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. If she continually asks you to change, it's a sign that she is not genuinely in love with you but rather with a fabricated image. This lack of acceptance undermines your individuality and can have a serious negative impact on your self-esteem. This is far from healthy. You deserve to be loved and appreciated for who you truly are, not molded into someone else's fantasy. When your partner insists that you change, it's like she's telling you that you're not good enough the way you are, which can cause feelings of inadequacy and hurt your self-worth. Instead, a truly loving partner will embrace all these aspects of you, your personality strengths, and even your flaws. Let's apply the idea that everyone deserves a spouse who values and loves them for who they truly are to a contemporary situation. Consider a coworker who consistently tries to get you to approach jobs differently. In a relationship, constant demands for change can undermine your confidence and sense of self. Ask yourself how it would feel to be in a relationship where you are valued for who you truly are. Isn't it more fulfilling to be with someone who sees and loves the real you? These are significant questions that can help you reflect on the state of your relationship. At first, you might try to adapt, but over time, this constant pressure to change can become exhausting and make you question your abilities. Marcus Aurelius once observed, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you allow someone to continuously criticize and pressure you to change, your thoughts will inevitably be filled with self-doubt. The Stoic approach teaches us to recognize our worth and not settle for less. Accept that you deserve a partner who truly embraces you. Leaving a relationship where you feel unaccepted for who you are is a brave and self-preserving move. Today, embrace the wisdom of Stoicism. Remembering that your happiness and self-worth are too important to be sacrificed is crucial for your Stoic contentment and general well-being. You can find a truly fulfilling relationship that aligns with the principles of Stoicism today by seeking a partner who supports your journey towards self-improvement and loves you for who you are, without attempting to change who you are at your core. If she tells you that she's not ready for a relationship, it's a serious sign that she is not willing to commit. This is not just a casual comment. Rather, it denotes a serious mismatch in your relationship objectives, which may be brought on by unresolved emotional problems, other priorities, or a lack of vision for the future. Her words make it quite evident that she is unwilling to put in the time and effort needed to have a meaningful connection. According to a quote by Marcus Aurelius, "The quality of your thinking determines how happy you are in life. When someone says she's not ready, it means she's not fully invested in you or the relationship, and waiting around for her to change her mind is a pointless exercise. Instead, think about what you truly want in a partner and decide what you truly deserve." Staying in a relationship with someone who is not ready will only set you up for disappointment and waste valuable time. In order for a relationship to succeed, both parties must be willing to share their lives, support one another, and develop together. If one partner isn't ready, the relationship won't last. Think about it. Would you rather be with someone who isn't prepared to work as hard as you are? If so, please say so in your comment. If not, please say no. Seneca made the astute observation that, in the context of relationships, a man who desires more is impoverished, not one who has too little. Desiring a deeper commitment from someone who isn't ready will only result in dissatisfaction. Because in today's world, we are constantly juggling a lot of obligations and diversions, which makes it simple to ignore relationship red flags. Nevertheless, it is crucial for your well-being to recognize and act upon these signs. When she says she's not ready for a relationship, pay close attention and take it seriously. Don't settle for someone who isn't willing to commit. Respect yourself by looking for someone who's ready to invest in a shared future. This approach not only safeguards your happiness but also aligns with the Stoic principles of self-respect and purposeful living. If she's not ready to commit, it's vital to respect yourself enough to walk away. You deserve a partner who values you and is eager to build a future together. Waiting for someone to become ready not only delays your happiness but also hinders your peace of mind. The fifth saying is, "You don't make enough money." She telling you that you don't earn enough money is a clear warning sign that shouldn't be disregarded. This suggests that her interest may be more in what you can provide materially than in who you are as a person. It also reveals that she values material wealth over your character and the efforts you put into your life and relationship. By focusing on your income, she is not seeing the real you, but rather judging your worth only by your financial status. Seneca famously remarked that the poor man in a relationship is not the one who has too little, but rather the one who seeks more. This desire for more can take unhealthy forms, such as placing a higher value on money than on a deep, meaningful connection. Consider this. You deserve to be respected for more than just your salary because you put in a lot of effort and try your hardest. A woman who tells you that you don't earn enough money is effectively tying your value to your income, which can make you feel inadequate and undervalued. You need a partner who values your efforts, your character, and your values because these things define who you are and will last far beyond any ups and downs in your financial situation. The traits that define a good man are enduring, whereas money is ephemeral. If someone is only focused on your salary, they are failing to recognize the genuine value of you. Think about it. Wouldn't it undermine the basic foundation of mutual respect and support that a healthy relationship should be built on? A woman who is only interested in your bank account is not likely to value the deeper facets of your personality and contributions. Imagine how you would feel if your entire worth in a relationship was based on your financial status. In the modern world, it's easy to get caught up in the chase of material success, but true Stoic happiness comes from being valued for who we are, not what we have. Thinking back on this, it becomes evident that you deserve someone who sees and cherishes your true worth beyond any monetary measures. Stoicism teaches us today the importance of recognizing our intrinsic value and not allowing external factors to define our self-worth. You should never compromise your happiness or sense of self-worth for petty norms. So when she tells you that you don't earn enough money, take it as a cue to reevaluate whether this is a truly happy relationship. Is based on love, respect, and support for one another, not wealth. Remaining silent from someone who only cares about your money is a brave and respectful gesture. In doing so, you align yourself with the principles of Stoicism, ensuring a happier and more fulfilling life. Remember that your happiness and self-worth are worth far more than any amount of money. If she tells you that she doesn't trust you, that is a serious warning sign that cannot be disregarded. Seek out a partner who values you for who you are and is ready to build a life based on shared values and mutual support. Any healthy relationship needs trust to function as a stable basis. Therefore, when she shows that she doesn't trust you, it indicates that she constantly doubts you, which can result in suspicion, accusations, and conflicts all the time. It's not good for you or the relationship to continually be treading carefully in an attempt to maintain your integrity. As great teachers have said, richness doesn't come from having a lot of things, but rather from having few desires. Comparably, a relationship's abundance of trust comes from the simplicity of mutual respect and belief, rather than from elaborate displays. You deserve someone who believes in your integrity and gives you the benefit of the doubt. Trust is about feeling secure with your spouse, knowing they believe in you and stand by you. If she can't trust you, there's no serenity or stability in the relationship. It's tough to live in a relationship where you're always defending yourself against unfounded charges. If she is questioning your behavior, monitoring your phone, or doubting your words, it demonstrates a significant lack of respect. In the modern world, where outside demands and diversions frequently put relationships to the test. As Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. If your thoughts are constantly clouded by doubt and mistrust, your happiness will inevitably suffer. Therefore, if she tells you she doesn't trust you, consider it a sign to reevaluate the relationship. You deserve a partner who trusts you completely and values the trust you give them. Don't waste your time trying to prove yourself to someone who doesn't believe in you. Instead, walk away and find someone who shares your values and recognizes the importance of mutual trust. This choice will ensure you maintain your peace It is a clear warning sign that should not be disregarded when a lady tells you over and over again that you are too wonderful for them. This statement displays a dangerous attitude of superiority and a deep lack of respect. Such actions go against the fundamental idea of respect and appreciation for one another, which is necessary for a happy partnership. Hearing that someone else is superior to you all the time can damage your self-worth and lead to an unbalanced power dynamic that makes you feel undeserving and inferior. Stoic philosophy, with its ageless wisdom, encourages us to value who we are and not let other people make fun of us. The wise Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said that the best form of retaliation is to change from the one who caused the harm. In today's world, where self-worth is frequently influenced by outside validation, it is even more important to internalize Stoic life lessons and recognize our intrinsic value. When someone consistently belittles you, it is imperative that you find the strength to end the relationship. This is not about getting even, but about protecting your mental health and dignity. This quote highlights the significance of upholding our integrity and self-respect in the face of disrespectful behavior. Walking out from a toxic atmosphere can only be detrimental to your inner peace and reinforce your value as a person. It also shows that you will not put up with disrespect. You may negotiate relationships with clarity and purpose if you apply Stoic life lessons to your everyday life. Your approach to relationships can change when you comprehend what Stoicism is and how it relates to your own experiences. It teaches you to appreciate your dignity. Maintain your inner peace is paramount, and no relationship is worth sacrificing your self-worth. So if you ever find yourself in a situation where someone keeps telling you that they are too good for you, heed this Stoic wisdom, recognize your value, and have the courage to leave for your own mental well-being. Uphold your self-respect and recognize when it is time to walk away for your own good. When a woman repeatedly says she's not over her ex, you should take this as a serious red flag. This comment indicates emotional baggage and unresolved feelings, which can seriously impede the development and harmony of your relationship in the area of Stoicism. One of the main ideas is to live in the present and not let the past define you, as the Stoic philosopher Seneca aptly put it. Start living right away and counting each day as a different existence. If she is still emotionally invested in her past, it will hinder her ability to fully commit to your relationship in the present, which could result in needless drama, uncertainty, and unavoidable heartbreak. Just as it is impossible to maintain a relationship with someone on a weak foundation, picture building a house on one. In today's society, when relationships are frequently complicated by residual attachments to prior partners, it is vital to identify the influence of unresolved emotions. Who is still emotionally attached to their past may only lead to disappointment. An example from today would be a coworker who begins dating someone new, but is always comparing their new partner to their ex, which fosters a toxic environment that prevents the new relationship from developing. This story strikes a chord with a lot of people because it illustrates how attachments from the past may undermine enjoyment in the now and ruin prospects for the future. Your emotional health and your happiness should be your first priorities. You deserve a partner who is fully devoted, present, and prepared to start a future with you. If she's still obsessed with her ex, it could be an indication that she needs more time to move on from her past and find closure. Encourage her on her own to find closure and move on, but also be aware of your own needs and limits. Maintaining a relationship with someone who is emotionally unavailable can be taxing and disruptive. Could you ever really be happy in a situation if you were always being compared to someone from the past? How would you feel? These are crucial questions to consider because they enable you to consider the consequences of continuing a relationship that is full of unsolved difficulties. Asking and answering these questions can also encourage communication and connection among those going through similar experiences, letting them know they're not alone. Rank 9. You should be more like my friend's boyfriend. In any relationship, hearing someone say, "You should be more like my friend's boyfriend," is a dead giveaway. Such comparisons have the potential to erode the basis of mutual respect and trust, resulting in feelings of unease and resentment over time. Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes self-control and personal perseverance, provides valuable insights into this matter. Epictetus famously stated that it doesn't matter what happens to you but how you respond to it. If a woman constantly draws comparisons between you and her friend's partner, it may be an indication of underlying discontent and even irrational expectations. Your self-worth and confidence may be damaged by this behavior. A healthy relationship is based on mutual appreciation and respect, valuing each partner for their unique qualities rather than how they compare to others. Imagine the toll that constant comparisons to others will take on your mental health. This is where adopting a Stoic mindset becomes crucial. By focusing on your actions and not letting other people's opinions influence you, you can maintain your peace of mind and self-respect. One of the main tenets of Stoicism is self-awareness and acceptance, which the philosopher Marcus Aurelius highlighted in his Meditations. Think about what you deserve in a relationship: respect, appreciation, and unconditional love. Remember that Seneca wisely said that we suffer more often in our imaginations than in reality. Don't let the fear of loneliness keep you in a toxic situation in the long run being with someone. Ask yourself, how can you truly thrive and grow if you are always being told to be someone else? Is it fair to mold yourself into another person's ideal, sacrificing your own identity and happiness in the process? If such comparisons continue, it's a clear indication that she does not value you for who you are for your own well-being. Accept the Stoic teachings and deliberately choose to put your mental and emotional well-being first. As you work through this, remember the Stoic principle of concentrating on the things over which you have control. Relationships founded on mutual respect and admiration, not ones characterized by comparisons and unattainable ideals. Your decisions and reactions. The statement, "I can do better than you" from a woman, is not just hurtful. It is a clear indication of disrespect and a fundamental lack of appreciation for your unique qualities and contributions to the relationship. Such remarks can cause deep wounds to your self-esteem and cause you to doubt your own value. Stoicism, a philosophy that emphasizes inner strength and resilience, provides insightful information in this context. Marcus Aurelius said sagely that you are master of your thoughts, not of external circumstances. Realize this, and you will find strength in it. This means that even though you have no control over what other people say or do, you do have control over how you respond to it. When faced with toxic behavior, it's important to identify it because frequent comments that minimize your value are blatant signs that the relationship lacks the mutual respect and appreciation that are the cornerstone of a successful partnership. We frequently feel pressured by modern life to continue in relationships that are not as fulfilling. A healthy relationship should be a source of support, love, and mutual respect. However, if your partner consistently fails to see your value and suggests she deserves someone better, that is a red flag that cannot be ignored. The Stoic life lesson here is to prioritize your mental and emotional well-being above all else. In today's fast-paced world, adopting the Stoic principle of self-respect entails realizing your value and refusing to accept anything less than you deserve. Knowing what Stoicism is can help you face these challenges with grace and strength. It's not about responding angrily to slights, but rather about upholding your dignity and selecting relationships that uplift your spirit. Although ending a toxic relationship is never simple, it's an essential step in maintaining your emotional stability and sense of self-worth. By focusing on our own ideas and behaviors and distancing ourselves from negative influences, the Stoic method helps us find the courage to leave situations that do not uphold our values. Recall that a partner who genuinely values and loves you would never make you feel inadequate or inferior. Instead, they would highlight your accomplishments and encourage you to advance in your relationships. Remember the Stoic teachings that lead you to a life of inner strength and tranquility, and do not allow anyone's low opinion of you define who you are. Seek out relationships based on genuine appreciation and mutual respect. This is not just a lesson in love, but a broader life philosophy that can transform how you interact with the world. By valuing yourself and demanding the same respect from others, you can cultivate a life of fulfillment and dignity. Therefore, if you ever hear someone say, "I can do better than you," take it as a cue to critically assess your relationship and, if necessary, bravely leave for your own good. Understanding and putting these Stoic life lessons into practice will help you move toward a fulfilling and respectful relationship. As we wrap up today's video on When Stoic, remember the important points. It is imperative that you leave right away for your personal well-being if she tells you any of these 10 things. Your happiness and mental health are paramount. Take these insights seriously and make decisions that lead to a better, healthier life. What are your thoughts on these red flags? You deserve a companion that values, respects, and appreciates you. Don't ignore the red flags. Have you experienced anything comparable? If you like watching this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to receive updates on other Stoic life lessons. Please share your experiences in the comments section below. Remain resilient and astute.